Hey guys, it's Reccomend here and welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while since I've actually sat here and done a video like this. I don't know, actually. I'd have to go back and look, but I've decided since it's been quite a bit, I've made a couple videos in between there for my music, Pain Addict. I figured, of course, you guys would like a video like this, and I figured no better way to come back to doing these than doing another About the Label for Nuclear Blast. Now, I will be uploading more Pain Addict stuff, but it'll all be in private. It'll be uploaded in private, so that once the album actually comes out, I'm gonna drop it all. I'm gonna just send it all out, and it's gonna be consist of 7 songs, 3 of which have already been released. I hope you guys are enjoying those because I enjoy making them quite a bit. Okay, so let's get started. About the label, Nuclear Blast. Oh, and I've also been caught up with some other stuff, but it's nothing bad. About the label, Nuclear Blast. They were founded in Germany. Their status is still active. They've been active since 1987. Wow, that's an old record label right there. So that means that in 2027, I think it'll be like their 40th anniversary, if I'm not wrong. They specialized in hardcore when they were first starting, so like early they were hardcore. Nowadays they specialize in metal and all of its subgenres. So black metal, death metal, thrash metal, classic heavy metal. You can probably find some Christian heavy metal, you know? There's a bunch that they focus on. Also, if you catch me staring down that way, it's just because I have a Michael Myers little magnet, and I keep reading it occasionally. It's a funny one. Alright, sub-labels. Oh my god, this takes up most of the paper. First we have Ansalt Records, I believe is how you pronounce it. Some of these record labels are still are defunct now, not around. So it just goes based on, I'm just going based on this. I may eventually look back at the sub-labels and do them on the About the Label, but for right now I've been focusing on bigger ones or less sub-label related ones. I think the only sub-label one I've actually done is Roadrunner, because they're a subdivision of Warner Records, and I don't think I'll ever do Warner Records. If I do, it'll be as a big celebration of this series. Maybe episode 50? Maybe? Next we have Arctic Serenades. I believe that one specialized in like folk or black metal maybe. I'm not quite certain. Based on Arctic Serenades, I'd think like folk, more like black metal. A Rising Empire, I'm not quite certain what they focus on. Maybe just smaller bands. Blood Blast Distribution. That sounds like death metal. That sounds like death metal, death grind, gore grind, the other grind that the name shall not be spoken in my presence. Just because there might eventually be a what is of that one, but Jesus. Cannibalized Serial Killer, another death metal sounding one actually. That one actually can kind of sound like grindcore as well, so I mean, kind of interesting. Epica, I don't know what I'd really think of that one. Gore Records, another really death metal sounding one to me. They got a lot of death metal sounding record labels in here, and some of them look like they'd be death metal record labels. Grind Syndicate Media, grindcore obviously, so I'm assuming grindcore and its subgenres. Mind Control Records, I would say prog. That's just what I think. And then now, a few that are just the same as Nuclear Blast, except with another little subtitle. Nuclear Blast America. Obviously, all American-based Nuclear Blast bands. Nuclear Blast Brazil. All Brazilian, Brazil-based Nuclear Blast bands? Do those ones come to Brazil? And then Nuclear Blast Entertainment, which I believe is mostly video stuff, so a lot of like live videos. Radiation Records, I don't know, thrash probably. And then Revolution Records. Well, I'd probably say punk actually, probably like a more punkish record label. Some past bands of this label include Arch Enemy. That one band that everybody's like, oh, they have a really good female vocalist who can growl. And she can growl well. I've heard better. She's really damn good though. Personally, my favorite whooping growl is, forgot their name. If it comes to me, I'll put it in the comments. Anthrax. Everybody knows Anthrax, honestly. Who doesn't? One of the big four. The smallest of the big four, I believe. Next, Children of Bodom. The reason they are considered a past band is just due to the fact that they retired last year. Rip Children of Bodom. Candlemass. Everybody's favorite epic doom band. Not really. I really like Candlemass, but that's just me. Death. As in, yes, that death. As in death metal pioneers death. Not the starting death metal band, because if you really want to get technical, it was Possessed. Emperor, really good black metal band, symphonic black metal before like Cradle of Filth. So I mean, getting technical here. Nails, pretty good like hardcore punk, D-beat grindcore band, honestly. They fall into like 4 genres, but I definitely suggest checking them out. They're one of my favorites personally. They've got really good releases, and they're not that long. It's grindcore records, what do you expect? Flotsam and Jetsam, Flotsam and Jetsam actually is how it's pronounced. Pretty good thrash band, honestly. And then, Glenn Danzig, or just Danzig, you know? Gothic band. He recently did an Elvis covers album, and I honestly would have to say, I know a lot of people ragged on it, but I honestly don't mind, because personally, I like it. Next, okay, hang on. We were on, which one? Danzig? Okay. Some current bands include Enslaved, really good. They're what's considered Viking metal, but I'm just gonna go with, not even pagan black metal, I'm just gonna go with folk black metal, because that's just me. They've also got some prog elements in there, so I mean, they're pretty good though. They're like really good. Another really favorited thrash band, Exodus. I don't really have to explain Exodus. Everybody loves Exodus. Halloween. Yeah, I really don't have much to say. They're a power metal band from Germany. So, Municipal Waste. What can I say about them that already hasn't been said? It's Municipal Waste. Good modern day thrash. It sounds like older thrash. Based in America. Really recent band. Got popular really quick. Pain, a German band. The guy for Pain, he's also played in a band called Lindemann with Till Lindemann from Rammstein. Next is In Flames. They were death metal, now they're more metalcore-ish, so I mean, okay. Next, one of my favorite industrial metal bands, Ministry. I could talk about Ministry all day. Not as much as Killbot and Gorgor Attack. You want some good Ministry? Go over to him. He talks about them quite a lot. Not a complaint there. I don't mind hearing his voice. Paradise Lost, one of my favorite gothic metal bands. Some of their more recent releases sounded like Death Doom, honestly, which doesn't disappoint me. It's actually pretty cool. Paradise Lost is a really badass band. Possessed, the death metal pioneers. You can argue with me in the comments if you'd like, but this is what I think. I think that they're the death metal pioneers, so. Next is Venom / Venom Inc. Now I'm only including Venoms up on the screen because, yeah. But what can I say about them? First wave black metal, really good. My favorite band on the label is Possessed. I'm a die-hard Possessed fan. Jeff Becerra is one of my favorite vocalists as far as cleaner stuff goes. Non-clean stuff, I would probably go with Chris Barnes. I love Chris Barnes. You all know where he's from, hopefully. Least favorite band is current In Flames. So like their recent stuff. Their past stuff is pretty good. Their current stuff is not the best. I'm just not a fan of it. And how did I find this one? A Slayer CD. Yeah. I got one of Slayer's albums, and yeah, it said it was made by Nuclear Blast, so I looked into them, and hey, found it! So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, turn the gray thumb blue with hypothermia, ring the red subscribe button if it's life, turning it gray, ring the death bell, and leave your input in the comments. Recommended album. That's a hard one. That is a really hard one, actually. Let's look through these bands quickly. I think I'm gonna recommend Children of Bodom's self-titled Children of Bodom. Just because I really do like that album. It's pretty good. They also have a song called Children of Bodom on there. I think they have a song called Children of Bodom on a few of their albums, actually. So I'd suggest just checking them out. They're pretty good. Rip them. But I've got their patch on my jacket, which battle jacket video will be coming soon, hopefully. I've got to finish selling one patch, and you gotta get in that tour, that final tour of it. Yeah. So, recommended album is Children of Bodom's Children of Bodom. And music cues will be in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!